हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू दिस वीडियो। आज जिस टॉपिक के बारे में चर्चा करेंगे हम लोग, वो टॉपिक मेरी कम्युनिटी में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था। हाउ कैन यू टॉक टू योर टीम इफेक्टिवली, एज इन व्हाट आर द वेज वी कैन मेक श्योर दैट वी वट एवर वी कम्युनिकेट इज बीन रिसीव्ड अकॉर्डिंगली। हम अपनी टीम कम्युनिकेशन को कैसे इफेक्टिव कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो बेसिकली आई वुड से ओनली वन लाइन हेयर। इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन इज द हार्ट ऑफ एनी डायनामिक टीम। चाहे आप किसी टीम का पार्ट हो, चाहे आप टीम लीड कर रहे हो, राइट? चाहे आपको कोई लीड कर रहा है और आप इंडिविजुअल कंट्रीब्यूटर हो, in any sense you are a part of a team, a culture, a community, right? And having clear and concise communication and effective communication, you can do better collaborations, right? Productivity will be skyrocketing if you have a clear communication, right? And the trust issues, there will be no trust issue if you have clear communication. Okay, so let's see step by step. While I'll progress further, I'll tell you what is the importance of effective communication. We'll also talk about the different styles of effective communication, which style is preferably good or bad. We'll also talk about how to deal with multicultural environment, right? आप इससे ऐसे समझिए, effective communication जरूरी क्यों है? What is the importance of effective communication? इसको ऐसे समझिए जैसे effective communication like glue, एक गोंद की तरह है जो रिलेशनशिप को आपस में बांध के रखती है, right? Any relationship, be it your personal relationship, be it a relationship in a social gathering or a relationship in an office environment, every relationship needs trust, right? And clear communication is a vital part of building that trust and having strong relationship. Sochiye, have you ever been misunderstood or have you misunderstood someone else, right, lately? I'm sure at least you would be able to find one example in last one month where you were about to say something and you were not understood the way you were supposed to be understood. या वाइस वर्सा, किसी ने कोई बात आपको बताई या कोई डिस्कशन आपसे करा और आप उसको उसकी ट्रू सेंस में नहीं ले पाए, एंड दैट्स वेयर द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट अराइजेस। और जब कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एक बार बन जाता है, चाहे वो सोशल गैदरिंग हो, पर्सनल रिलेशनशिप हो या टीम गैदरिंग हो, टीम रिलेशनशिप हो, उसके बाद उस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को भरने के लिए बहुत एफर्ट लगता है। So if you have a clear, concise communication, if you have the way to talk, if you have the sources that are available with you, right, that will help you build trust, foster productivity, and make good relationship and long-lasting relationship with your colleagues, with your friends, and with your family. So remember, clear and concise communication is the key to have a successful relationship, both personally and professionally. All right? Now, everyone possesses a different communication style. कितने तरह के communication style होते हैं? ठीक है, हम देखेंगे everyone. So one topic, if given to 4 people in a room, every person will have their own perspective of the same topic. So that topic, the way the people express themselves is called their unique personal communication style. ठीक है, आज हम देखेंगे कि ऐसे कौन कौन से communication style होते हैं. Basically, I know 4 communication styles. These are prevailing in almost everyone, right? Depending upon the situation and depending upon the timing. So पहला हुआ assertive, फिर passive, फिर aggressive, then aggressive passive. So the first communication style is assertive. इसमें क्या होता है? Assertive communication style में usually people when they speak out, जब आप अपना point of view रखते हैं तो वो ध्यान रखते हैं कि सामने वाले को क्या फील होगा. They always try to make sure that people should feel, so no one's feeling should be hurt. So they make an attempt to make sure that people are listening to them and understanding the way they want to be understood in a healthy way, in a supportive way. Right? They do not want anyone to feel disheartened. वो किसी की feeling को ठेस नहीं पहुंचाते. Right? That's assertive style of speaking. Okay, let's go to the passive style of speaking now. अब ये स्टाइल उन लोगों में ज़्यादातर देखा गया है जो लोग ये कोशिश करते हैं कि किसी भी तरह का कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ना आए. They may try, okay, if I put it that way, I'm not saying they're dishonest people, but they would prefer harmony, right, amongst honesty. They would always try to speak out those words which will make them feel, which will present them nice and cool and decent in front of many other people, right? And at times they may go to the dishonesty route as well, but their intentions are not wrong. Their intentions are very clear. They wanted to make sure that they are understood. They want to make sure that people would hear them in peace. They wanted to be treated as good people. That's their pure intention. That's the passive communication style. Let's see the aggressive communication style. But as the name suggests, aggressive communication style is when they speak out, they tend to offend people. tend to dominate the communication, the conversations. वो चाहते हैं कि उनका दबदबा बना रहे. 4 लोग अगर आपस में बात कर रहे हैं तो वो ये बंदा जो अग्रेसिव कम्युनिकेशन स्टाइल का वाला है वो ये चाहेगा कि उसकी बात ही सुनी जाए और सबसे पहले उसकी बात सुनी जाए. They always want to put their point first, and they would use those words which may hurt someone's feeling as well. They are least bothered, they're very straightforward, very direct, to the point, but aggressive. Right? That's the third style. Now let's see what is passive aggressive communication style. अब ये बड़ा complicated सा style है. ये लोग aggressive भी हैं but passive भी. They want to make sure that they do not hurt anyone's emotions, but also they use sarcasm. People who cannot become aggressive in front of people, the other people, or maybe you want to say something to your bosses or to your teams and you want to do not feel like that you are angry, आप गुस्से में हो अभी, तो उस टाइम पे ये स्टाइल यूज होता है. Sarcastic लोग, people who will manipulate, he will take one instruction from the bosses or they are listening from somewhere else and taking out instructions and they are sharing in their own ways and manipulate the way people would want to listen. बट लॉन्ग टर्म में आपको पता चल जाता है कि ये बंदा जो है ये उस टाइम पे या तो मैनिपुलेट कर रहा था, दैट द कम्युनिकेशन वाज़न्ट दैट क्लियर. तो इन लॉन्ग टर्म दिस स्टाइल बैकफायर्स एज वेल. सो व्हाट आर वी सेइंग, व्हिच स्टाइल इज गुड, व्हिच स्टाइल इज बैड? आई वुड से every style is good and required at different timings at different stages of your life. A person who is aggressive at one point in time may be aggressive passive with the second person. एक बंदा जो अभी पैसिव तरीके से बात कर रहा है वो एक किसी और सिचुएशन में असर्टिव भी हो सकता है. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन द सिचुएशन. ऑल द स्टाइल्स यू शुड नो द स्ट्रेंथ्स एंड वीकनेसेस ऑफ द पीपल. आई टच्ड अपॉन briefly on each and every style, all the 4 styles in this video. So go back and look at it again if you haven't heard. You can go back and listen to them again and try to understand which style is your style and make sure you know the style, how to deal with the people who are using any of these styles. Okay? अब ये स्टाइल आता कहाँ से है? See, there are different ways people pick up the communication styles. It could be the person's background, upbringing, right? Personality, their society, their family, their friends, right? So we pick up the communication style from our surroundings. तो ये देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि प्राइमरी स्टाइल, सेकेंडरी स्टाइल, कौन से स्टाइल में एक बंदा बात कर रहा है, so that we are accordingly able to talk to our people. Now, very, very important point out here. How will you make sure that you have a unique style or different style and you are able to use those styles to communicate with your team members effectively? So let's see what are the strategies to communicate within your teams. So पहली strategy है active listening. You should be able to fully understand, comprehend, understand and respond and remember what has been said out there. If you do that, your active listening part is done. People will feel like यार ये बंदा सुनता है, समझता है हमारी बात को और उसके बाद रिस्पॉन्ड करता है. यार do not jump to conclusion straightforward. That's the first strategy. Now let's talk about the strategy number 2. And strategy is having regular team meetings. एक फोरम होना चाहिए जहाँ पे टीम अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर सके. You should be able to know the team members well. How would you know them? By talking to them a lot. And considering the current style of working, majority of the companies are working in hybrid model. कोई वर्क फ्रॉम होम कर रहा है, कई कंपनी ऑफिस जा रही हैं वापस, राइट? और मिक्स एंड मैच है. और अगर आप ऑफिस भी जा रहे हो स्टिल आप क्लाइंट्स वगैरह से बात करते हो. सो आई एम कंसिडरिंग योर क्लाइंट्स एज वेल योर एक्सटेंडेड टीम्स, राइट? मे बी योर they may be your senior or junior, whatever it is, but end of the day they are also your extended teams. So meetings and forums has to be decided in advance. Team should know which mode of communication is the best fit for them and they've got a platform to talk to you, right? They should not be feeling यार मुझे तो 2 महीने से किसी ने बात ही नहीं करी, right? It's been 2 weeks, I have a thought in my head and no one is listening to me, right? So अगर आपके पास एक structured team meeting है और उसका timing है already set है, and you already set the agenda who will speak on what particular topic and daily updates. So in my organization, previous organizations, we had a habit of having daily hurdles. So I'm not saying go that aggressive to have daily hurdles, but you can have a weekly or maybe a monthly hurdles with the team members depending upon nature of your work or industry that you are in. Okay, so that's very, very important. Next strategy is constructive feedback. यार ये बहुत ज़रूरी है. Every team leader should foster a culture जहाँ पे वो कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक देने से घबराए ना। और टीम आपको टीम इतनी समझ में आनी चाहिए, बिकॉज यू हैविंग मल्टीपल वन ऑन वन्स एंड टीम मीटिंग्स विद देम, दैट यू नो कि किस बंदे को कौन सी चीज़ पिंच करेगी, नहीं पिंच करेगी। यू शुड बी एबल टू शेयर द कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक without team member coming to you. In fact, forget about constructive, any type of feedback. Do not wait for a forum to happen. You can simply text and say, can we talk for a couple of minutes, and share the feedback. And it works both ways, right? Subordinate should be having a clear and transparent, route to reach to you and say, hi sir, I've got, so I have something to share with you. Can you give me 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time today or tomorrow? And you should be able to communicate freely and effectively. So do not wait for a feedback to receive or give. Do it instantly. Okay, that will really help you. एक और बहुत अच्छी स्ट्रैटेजी है, जैसे मैंने बोला कि आपको फोरम होना चाहिए, वन ऑन वन बात कर रहे हैं. Similarly, you should be clearly telling the team the tool that they should use, official tool that team should use to communicate. ऑफिशियल मैटर्स हैं तो व्हाट्सएप पे नहीं जाने चाहिए. अगर आपकी कंपनी अलाउ करती है व्हाट्सएप यूज़ करना तो डेफिनेटली यूज़ कीजिए, या कोई भी सोशल मीडिया चैनल यूज़ कर सकते हैं. अदरवाइज टूल्स लाइक MS Teams, Microsoft Teams, right? Tools like, the Slack. Tools like the one I use, Trello, right? These are really effective tools. Asana tools हैं जिनसे आप प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट के कोई भी टास्क या डेली रूटीन के कोई भी टास्क कर सकते हो, करवा सकते हो. एंड इट्स वेरी इफेक्टिव. टीम वुड नो एग्जैक्टली रियल टाइम व्हाट आर दे सपोज टू डू, व्हाट दे डूइंग, एंड यू वुड बी एबल टू चेंज द इंस्ट्रक्शंस इफ यू विश टू. सो इट्स लाइक अ वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड टूल एंड handy tools. People should be knowing them, how to use them. If they don't know how to use them, you need to make sure that you are giving trainings to them. And if you cannot, make sure you arrange them from the right resource. Okay? So final strategy, जो सबसे simple है, वो strategy ये है, you should be promoting openness and transparency. Right? You should promote transparency and openness. People should know the route to reach you, and they should be able to openly and confidently speak to you on the topics that they're supposed to speak on. Right? They should know their limits. And you should also know, right, how do you want to communicate with them. अगर आपको बहुत क्लियरली पता है कि अगर टीम में कोई इशू हो रहा है, किसी टीम मेंबर को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है या किसी कलीग को कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, एंड अ पर्सन हैज़ एन ओपन डोर पॉलिसी विद यू, it has to be a structured open door policy where you should be telling them very clearly the route to use you, the route to reach you, right? And with limited number of formalities in between. They should be able to text you at any point in time, and you should be able to respond to them. I'm not saying 11th hour, start picking up phones of people and disturb your peace of mind. Don't do that. Have everything structured, right? Emergencies understood. So these were few strategies to make sure that आप अपनी टीम में कम्युनिकेशन एक बढ़िया तरीके से चला सको और अपनी टीम ट्रस्ट और म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट और प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ा सको. So these were the tips and techniques that I want to share with every one of you to make sure that you are not struggling to communicate within your teams now. So basically फंडा क्या है, आपको क्लियर स्ट्रैटेजीज बनानी है, क्लैरिटी देनी है, उसके बाद आपको टूल्स देने हैं. यू नीड टू हैव एन ओपन डोर पॉलिसी ऑफ ट्रांसपेरेंसी. यू शुड बी एबल टू कम्युनिकेट, योर टीम शुड बी एबल टू कम्युनिकेट टू यू वेन एवर दे वॉन्ट टू, एंड यू शुड ऑल्सो बी एबल टू इन अ स्ट्रक्चर्ड एंड कम्युनिकेटेड वे, in a structured way. So that's all. Let me know in the comment box which strategy you like the most, right? Which communication style is yours? मुझे कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर बताइएगा कि आपके क्या थॉट्स हैं, कौन सा कम्युनिकेशन स्टाइल आपका है, कौन सा आपको अच्छा लगता है, और आप ऐसा कौन सा एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ करते हो which I didn't cover in this video, anything that you would want to share. And also I would like to listen from you at topics of future videos. See, guys, very clearly, my job is to make sure that you grow in your career, you get the salary and promotion that you deserve and desire from many, many years and months, right? That's my ultimate goal. Whatever is required from my side, please let me know in the comment box. I'll be making sure to share the topic and the video with the rest of the community, rest of the group, right? To help everyone. Let's come forward and help each other. आप मुझे बताइए आपको क्या किस टॉपिक में हेल्प चाहिए, कहाँ पे आप स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं अपने ऑफिस में, राइट, अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में. आई विल बी एबल टू I'll make sure that I respond to each and every one of you, and also I'll make sure that I create videos on all the topics that you will share with me. All right? Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Okay? If you want to elevate your career to the next level, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also grab your Fresher to Leader F2L Foundation course for free. Thank you so very much, guys. Thank you for watching.